Hey Watchers, it's your girl Big Ish and I'm back with another review. This week's Throwback Thursday feature is Jason's Lyric, starring Miss Entanglement herself, honey, Jada Pinkett Smith as Lyric, Alan Payne as Jason, Bakeem Woodbine as Joshua, Anthony Tretch Chris as Alonzo, Eddie Griffin as Rat, Susan Douglas as Gloria, Lisa Nicole Carson as Marty, Lamar Tate as Ron, and Forrest Whitaker as Mad Dog. I want you to sit back and relax because we got a lot to cover as we go through this blast to the past. Two brothers, survivors of family tragedy, take different life paths. One falls for a high-spirited waitress and dreams of success. The other follows a life of petty crime. Their lives reconnect in shattering fashion. You know, you guys, Jason Lyric is a classic ghetto love hood story. It's so good. The characters are so well developed. Bakeem Woodbine, Jada Pinkett Smith. You know, this is really a great cast. The script is good. And even though we know that Josh is a troubled person, you have compassion for him throughout the whole movie. You know, he's wild. He comes from an abusive father who was Forrest Whitaker. And him and his brother, Jason, they survived all that. And they brought that trauma from their childhood into their adulthood. Both of them in separate ways. Of course, Josh is much more manic with, you know, how he handles the depression from his childhood. He chose the bottle like his father, and Jason decided to go another way. But they both suffer from the same trauma. I have to say, rewatching Jason's Lyric again for the first time in years was just like watching it for the first time. I mean, it brought back those feelings of 1994 when we all flocked to the movies to see it. I was enveloped in it. I cried again at the end. Even though I knew exactly what was going to happen, I still had those same emotions, and that's the key to a great movie. Lisa Nicole Carson, do you remember her from the 90s? Like, what an important character. This was a curvaceous, beautiful, voluptuous black woman. You know, back then people were celebrating the Twiggy and the skinny model. This woman dominated the 90s with her movies and her plus size curves, honey, and had the nerve to be a hopeless romantic in this movie. Spitting her poetry and all of her beauty, honey, she rules. And I totally forgot about that sexy love scene with Jason and Lyric. Oh my God, it set my screen on fire, honey. I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot all about this. And it was rolling around in that grass, and Jason had grass on his butt, and it was fiery, honey. I had to put it out. There were a couple of hot, steamy love scenes in this and a little butt nakedness. So this is not something you want to watch with the kiddies, honey. This is just for the grown folks. There were so many good storylines in this. The mother, Gloria, was abused by her husband, who was a Vietnam vet. You know, she raised two sons, and it must be hard raising a son that you just want to get him on track, and he's like one of those quote-unquote can't get right type of kids. You know, and how many mothers today, this is their story. You know, you don't raise your kids to be the way that they are. A lot of it they learn themselves from being in the street, and she couldn't control that. Jason was the protector of the family. You know, at a very young age, he had to be the man of the house. And how many of our black sons are put in this situation? You're taking care of your mom, you're taking care of the rest of your siblings, you're trying to grow up and be a man at the same time, and you end up turning out being a person who is always trying to fix things, always trying to fix people, and always trying to help. And he can't let go of the fact that sometimes you just can't help certain people. He could not help his brother. His brother was his own person, and that was something that he could not fix. Lyric had her own issues. She had a brother that was a drug dealer. He was in the streets. She had dated drug dealers and guys in the streets in the past, and she wasn't doing that anymore. She wasn't subjecting her life to that kind of violence anymore. She was done and over with it by the time that she met Jason, and she demanded that he treated her with a level of respect that she had never gotten before. She deserved it, and she knew it. She deserved to get out of her condition, and she wanted to bring him with her because she loved him and because they had a soul tie, a bond together, and they were going to live the rest of their lives away from the trauma that they have experienced all their lives. Oh, come live with me and be my love, and we will some new pleasures prove of golden sands and crystal brooks, silken lines and silver hooks. Ooh, y'all gotta go watch it. It's on Amazon Prime, y'all. It's still good. I love it. Check it out and let me know what you think. Yes, it's streaming on Amazon Prime and it's free. So you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to rent it or buy it. It's totally free. It's just like watching it for the first time all over again. Let me know what you think of Jason's lyric. Do you love it like I love it? And what throwback movie would you like me to review? Let's talk about it. Get in the comments below. Let me know. Like and subscribe to my channel. You can get the latest on what's happening on your TV every Thursday and Friday. Until next time, thanks again for watching. Bye.